Hi, and welcome to my channel. Today we'll be answering some of the questions that you have sent me for the Q&A, so you can get to know me a bit more and the things that I like. So the first question that I'm going to be answering is, what are 3 positive adjectives your friends or family will use to describe you? One will be that I'm caring, like I like to take care of others, and I get worried about things related to people that I'm close to and I care about. That I'm a good listener. If you have like any trouble, something that's really like upsetting you or anything, like I'll be there for you to listen to what you have to say and give you time to maybe try to overcome your feelings or things that are hurting you. I think it will be loyal because I like to, take care of the people who are with me every time. I want to make them see that I be there for them anytime they need it. So yeah, I think those are the things that usually people tell about me. And yeah, let's move on to the second question. Or what will you consider your best friend in person? I cannot really think about one person. I think for a small group of people that I'm really close to, one of them is from my high school days. We've been friends for like 12 years or so, and the others are the ones that I met in college. And we have so many like different tastes, different opinions in things, but I always had a great time together. And now I'm currently living far away from them. I'm living in another city, not in my hometown. So yeah, it's hard to meet them, but I really glad that I have them and we can talk through the phone. We have different apps, which is great in nowadays, right? Are you in college? What are you studying? No, I graduated from college in 2020. On the pandemic, it was a whole mess. Like that year for everyone was really hard. And I did graduate from tourism, and right now I'm studying, like I think it's called in English like a vocational training practice, something like that, like similar to college, I'll say. And it's also related to tourism, something more specific. And yeah, I'll be having like internship very soon. So yeah, I'm also like working part-time jobs here and there. So yeah, I'm studying and working and also, like uploading content here. What would you be doing if you weren't studying and isn't a content creator in terms of hobbies or career? I've always liked anything related to arts. Like I've always been into like reading, drawing, etc. And also like when I was younger, I did some crafts activities like pottery. I tried once, but I want to, like explore more of that. I like anything related to art, so I would like to maybe in the future when I have time try and do something like that. Is there a hair color you haven't tried yet and would you like to, or are you afraid to? I've only tried like dyeing my hair like for a couple of months. Like the first color that I tried was kind of like orange because my natural hair color is like dark brown. So the color turned to be kind of reddish, but not really like that, and I kind of like it. But then a couple of weeks ago, I was like, I'm tired of this, and it's getting ugly. Like once you start washing and the color, it's like leaving, like it's not sticking to. I decided to try black. So yeah, I like the black, so maybe I'll try it. I'll keep trying it. So yeah, I think I go for more kind of natural colors or darker tones as too. I would like to try something like purple, violet, a color like that, or wine, like a winey color, or blue. I would like to try blue. But I will be afraid to try like very light colors, like I don't know, like blonde or something like that, or pink. Like I wouldn't try it. Like I like seeing it in other people, but for me, I don't know. I don't think I'm much for that. Now we're moving to questions that are about the things that I like or not. So yeah, first build you've watched, Thai or otherwise. So I discovered BL through manga. So as for a thing that got me into BL, or the first thing that I watched was Junjo Romantica, the anime. I have a love and hate relationship with the manga and the author and her works, because it will be like kind of an exception as to work that has so much like red flags and toxic relationship that I kind of love and hate. I wouldn't say like it's my favorite, but it's something that entertained me, but also something that I wouldn't like in my life to have as to our in terms of relationship. Like that was a lot. And if I have to think about something with real life people, like actors playing roles, they were like this couple of Japanese movies. I think they are also making a remake, or I don't know if they drop it or they are going to release it soon or not, which were Takomikin series, Japanese movies. And for Thai was the movie My Bromance. And as for series, were Love Sick and Make It Right. That's where I discovered on Pawat. So yeah, that was like my first contact with thaibl series. Your favorite series or genre to react to? Well, I like animation in general. I love it. So I don't know that I wouldn't consider that a genre, but a kind of series that I like. As to genres, probably like comedy. I like rom-coms too, but also fantasy and supernatural. So I would like to have more BLs that had that, honestly, because I am really into that. And what else? Drama. Like I've always say, like I like when we have like but a balance as to us having like some light comedy or light romance, and then also mixing it with the drama that the characters are going through, like with series with A Tale of Thousand Stars, Last Twilight, Until We Meet Again. I like to have series like that. What's a pet peeve of yours when it comes to BL series? Something that will make you drop a series, and if you love the actors, director, etc. To me, will be the writing. Like you have to have something decent. The second will be having too many pairs. Like I'm tired. Like it's hard for you to even cover like 2 or 3. Imagine having like 5 or 6. Like I can't. And the last thing will be like toxic romance or toxic behaviors, trying to romanticize those. Like I'm not really into that. So I'm not the audience that you're looking for in that sense. I've never been really into that. And when I think about series that because of things like that that pull me off, one of them was The Middleman's Love. I think it was the show from Dumundi. I tried watching it because I like the chemistry with Tutor and Jim. But as I was starting the first episode, I wasn't really fond of the type of over exaggerated comedy. Like wasn't really for me. And also, like, I wonder if you're giving me like an innocent or kind of naive character, you don't have to make him dumb. I don't know. Like, I feel like shows in general fail to give us like an innocent character without making him dumb, or I don't know. And the other show that I ended up not kind of continuing with it was Love Mechanics. I like the chemistry that Jinon War had, but it's not a series for me. Like the whole cheating thing, the kind of that consent that had the first episode, I was like, oh, this is not for me. And also this happens with lots of series from Mame, for example, like Of a Chance, I love it back in the day. Current Type, I tried watching it, but I couldn't go through that, so it's not a series for me. That doesn't mean like the show can be good or that the chemistry is not good or anything. Okay, first, best and worst BL in your opinion. The best one, or my number one currently, is I Feel You Linger in the Air. I really love it. I think it goes beyond the BL theme. I like how they use the female characters, how we discuss different topics as to the whole like eating, arranged marriages, same-sex marriage and love. I really like how they did that, and especially like mixing it with fantasy, supernatural. I really like it, and it's a great show. I will recommend it to anyone. It made me cry. It was so emotional. The chemistry, the acting was amazing. I like the side characters as well, so yeah. As for the worst one, I will say Water Boys, the series. It's a show from GMM from a couple of years ago. The writing on that show and the characterization of them, like, damn. I can't. Like, it's not a show for me. Like, it was the way that it was so hard for me to watch it, and the way that I didn't want anyone to end up with anyone in that show. Like, oh my god. Like, I was trying to forget that I've seen that one. What type BL series had the most disappointing ending in your opinion? The series that I'm going to mention are because of the writing, most of it. Honestly, like, I don't really have the issue, the chemistry or anything more about the writing. So between us. Between Us is a show from Wabi-Sabi Studio. I love Until We Meet Again. It's one of my favorite shows. So us having like this kind of sequel and also exploring the second couple, we had Boon and Prem. We were excited, honestly. Like we were waiting for it. We waited after the whole pandemic thing. And then the first episodes were kind of good. Like I was really into that, but towards like the middle and the end, it was a disappointment because they were dragging things. And honestly, we could have gotten like less episodes, like 8, 6, 10 episodes. I would have given that to you, or like 8 episodes, because the story like wasn't really progressing. We had many like side couples. I wish we could have gotten more of Sammy and her love interest, like the character. And I really didn't care about the other two because I didn't like the chemistry and the characters itself. Like it wasn't for me. So it's a shame because I think like the actors did the best they could with the script, honestly. Because it was a good idea. They had something in the first episodes, but I don't know what happened towards the end, honestly. The next one will be We Are the Series. Like I mentioned in all of my reactions, like towards the end of the show, like it's a shame because I like the couples that we have here. And it's thanks to this show that I got to see the appeal and the charm in Boom's Jeep. I like them. It was because of them that the show for me was saved, and because of Mark and Boone as well. Like they grew on me, and it's a shame that the main couples couldn't save the show. It was because of they were dragging things. We could have gotten like 12, 10 episodes and things would have been the same. Like I don't know what was the reason, because I think like towards the end we were repeating ourselves. We're kind of doing like these games as to how this person is going to confess or not, or accept my feelings or not. So I didn't like that. I didn't like what they did with the show. And the other one will be the Tuxedo. This show, I like the chemistry between the characters. It was an interesting concept. It was different, of a tailor that makes sweet and this like super rich guy who is very like picky and everything and exploring his trauma. Like I think because of the writing and them villainizing the female character that was there, it wasn't like the worst, but it could have been better. Next one, Where Are You, the series, the Thai version. Like this show had so many problems in terms of how they were trying to record this while it was the whole pandemic situation. So I kind of give it to them in that sense, but also like them having so many like side couples that we had like a huge cast of people, and it was hard to watch. Like they kind of not knowing how to finish or start. Like we needed more development. If we were going to explore their characters, like you need to tell me why we got from this to here. Like I don't know. And yeah, it felt like the main couple of the story felt more like a side couple towards the end, and that's why they make like the 3 or 2 special episodes for them. Yeah, it was a whole mess. Your top 3 Thai BL couples and top 3 Thai BL series couples, characters, and why. So my top 3 Thai BL couples will be Jimmy C, Boon and Prem. It's a hard question because I feel like for the third one, it's changing constantly. It's hard because nowadays I'm really liking Gemini and Fourth, like, and Mark and Om as well, even if they haven't started their series. And Tor and Fluke grew on me so much that I like seeing anything from them. So it's a hard question as to the third one. So that will be like my top for now. For series, my top 3 are I Feel You Linger in the Air, Until We Meet Again, and A Tale of Thousand Stars. Those are my top 3. As for the couples, it's hard for me because I really like, I think my main one will be Puentale, the Artita and Kong for Seduce the series, and Pupa and Tian from A Tale of Thousand Stars. Yeah, they are my favorite ones. Like, if I have to pick or think deeply, they will be like my main choices. There's so many good characters, but if I have to pick 3, will be Mog, Jog, and Sean. In the past, you've said you'd like to see First and Cow paired with others as they'll have great chemistry regardless of who it is. So do you have a gossip or First and or Cow with someone else? First, I have Gawin because I really like them in Not Me the series, and I felt like they will end up together way before like having another show. Way before they put First and Cowton as a fixed couple. So yeah, that will be like my ghost ship. Like I really like the chemistry that they had. The storyline was amazing. So to me, it will be like first and Gawain. As for Kaotang, maybe Earth because I'm watching Mole Chicken and I kind of like it will be interesting. And also like the whole friendship that they have like off the screen. They had like some events together, so I like to see them like that. Or maybe with Mix. I don't know because those two are such great actors that they have chemistry even with a rock. Okay. And the last question is if you were a Thai series director, who will you cast as a mains and who will be the four supporting characters? And what kind of genre and story would it be about? Oh my god, so we're having the thing that I hate the most, like having too many characters in a show. Oh my god. If they have to be the main characters, I'll say Jimmy C. If the other four have to be couples as well, I will say First Book and Earth Mix because I like the chemistry and the interactions that they had in the past. As for the genre, probably something more like mature or dark. I will like that, but also rom-com, I'm okay with that. If they don't have to be like couples or anything like the other four characters, I'll say Emmy, Milk, Gawain, and First. I think those will be my picks, and also it will be kind of like a thriller mystery story. It will be very interesting seeing all of them having a show like that. If they don't have to be Jim and C, I'll say Markham as the main couple. Side couple could be Riwan Java for from Summer Night. And the other could be Yu and June. So I like them in 23.5. If they don't have to be couples, the other four, I'll pick Boon, Haotang, Love, and View. That will be interesting. Thank you for all the questions that you guys have sent me. I had a great time. Like thinking about the answers that I would say to those things. I hope that you got to know me a little bit better, and yeah, I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. So don't forget to subscribe and give me a comment if I'm to react to another series, another Thai artist, another anime show, or whatever. So bye.